Hey guys, welcome to the sixth episode of Fangirls Only. This week our special guest is Audrey.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
we're
We're
good,
good.
thank you.
So, before we start, do you want to tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. My name's Audrey. The X is silent. I'm a pop singer-songwriter. Just finished opening for Madison Beer's tour, 27 cities across the U.S. and Canada. And yeah, singer-songwriter. Songwriting.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, we'll just get started. Oh my god. Whoa. Hey, I don't know why my voice is gone. Okay, so we'll just start off with the questions now. So, the first question is, what was your favorite stop from the life support tour?
That's such a hard question. I get asked that, and it's really hard because there's different kind of. I'll name the few that stand out. The best crowd was Seattle. That was a totally just wild next level crowd. The favorite rooms, the favorite venues we played in was the Wiltern in LA and Terminal 5 in New York. Those were just two, legendary venues to play in. That was so much fun. And then the other favorite is San Francisco because that was my hometown show. So it was very special to get to play there. But honestly, it was fun to just get to go to so many different places.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to
Um,
the Toronto show. Oh, sorry.
yeah, we're from Toronto.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, it was fun. It was my first time performing in Canada, actually.
Oh, very cool.
My dog is barking.
So how did the opportunity come about for you to be a part of the tour?
Yeah, so 2020 touring plans all got canceled. And then as soon as sort of tours started being able to happen again, my team and I made a list of like what are the top tours we'd love to open for. This was the number one. And my manager, it's all done through like management and agents and stuff. It isn't ever really just like an artist thing. So my manager reached out to her team and
Yeah.
they were, yeah, they said, yeah, come on the tour. So yeah, I was excited because I mean, it's exciting to get your first choice for sure.
Yeah,
Also.
for sure.
Sorry if I keep on going mute. My dog is going crazy right now.
Well, all good.
Okay, so next question is, are you working on any new music that you can talk about?
Yeah, I am. I was working on a lot of new music prior to the tour. Didn't do a ton of. I did write a few new songs actually during the tour, but not that wasn't really the focus. But I'm getting back into sessions next week actually. So have a couple songs that I'm excited about that I had written already pre-tour that we're going to kind of pursue finishing up, and then just writing some new stuff and seeing where we go. We got a great response to the music from the tour, which is good. Gives me the confidence to be like, okay, I guess I'm doing something right. So yeah, I mean, I'm nothing kind of like nothing like in particular. There isn't like one song that I'm like, this is planned to come out, but writing, yeah, in getting right back into the writing game.
hmm what song was your most favorite to perform?
Taking Back My Life. I really love performing that song. The ring, if you saw, I handed out light up rings to the whole audience and also threw a ring into the audience at each show as well. And that was fun. Like, obviously, I've talked a lot about that song is a very personal song. It was written kind of after my engagement ended earlier this year, which was a very difficult time. And honestly, performing it was part of my healing process. And it was very therapeutic to be able to perform it and kind of take the sort of like trauma around the wedding and spin it into something more positive. So I really enjoyed performing that song in the rings.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so what was the first song you released and how old were you when you released it?
I mean, I was writing songs when I was 6, but I didn't like release anything. So, but I released starting when I started college, I released, what was probably first was called Don't Understand. That was a long time ago. Yeah. So that was a while ago, but I've been writing since I was 6. So kind of always a songwriter for my whole life.
Mhm.
Cool. If you would write a song for any artist, which artist would it be and why?
For an artist.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an interesting question. Huh. Gosh, I mean, Well, I would love to write for Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's just the best. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I know I like always answer that, but I can't answer anyone else. I'd love to write with/for Taylor Swift. She's just a genius.
Not fair.
That would be awesome. So if you listen to one song for the rest of your life, what song would that be? Like without like
Waving Through a Window from Dear Evan Hansen. It's been my ringtone for the last like 4 years. It's my favorite song of all time. I love it.
Yeah. Cool. Do you think your younger self would be proud of where you are today?
Oh, I definitely think so. I mean, I've since I was 3 years old, knew that music was my passion. This is what I've always wanted to do. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm proud, and I think my younger self would be proud that I'm continuing on the path, especially when it is a really tough industry. Everybody knows that it's a hard industry. You know, it takes a lot of like believing in yourself and hard work, and you know, and it's very frustrating. And so, yeah, I think I'd be very proud that I've kept going at it and not given up.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Like either in music or in life?
Yeah, I mean, definitely continuing with the music. I mean, hopefully just 5 years further into my career than I am. So, you know, headlining a stadium tour at Madison Square Garden. Sold out.
Yeah.
You gotta do a show in Toronto. We'll come.
And Toronto, yeah. But and like with, you know, hopefully mentoring other artists, like whenever it is that I'm able to headline some big tours, I'm excited to, you know, to be able to like give back in a way and support whoever's opening for me, and
Yeah.
you know.
How did you get started in the music industry?
I really go back to being 3 years old playing violin, honestly. And I know it's not really in the industry, but when I was 2 years old, I heard Vivaldi's The Four Seasons and loved it. And I asked my mom if I could take violin lessons, and she said no. And so I badgered her for a year constantly. And then when I turned 3, she finally said okay. So we found a violin teacher who actually came to my show in Seattle, which was very special. And she would do 2 15-minute lessons a week, because that was the only, you know, attention span I had. My mom would drive me 30 minutes each way. And that really started my love of music for the rest of my life, honestly. I then started singing and piano and writing and all that stuff. And then, and kind of like later on in life, started actually taking all the songs I'd written, you know, I'd write the piano, and started like self-producing to begin with. And then actually like finding real producers to produce my stuff, and sort of all went from there.
Cool.
Okay, so what's your favorite lyric from one of your songs?
Oh, interesting. Oh my, there's a lot. Let me try to think. You know what? I really like, I like Always Give Myself with Authenticity from I Choose Me, because I think it's, you know, is a simple line, but I think it's very important, and it kind of sums up a lot of what I stand for. I think it's so important to be authentic, and I think a lot of people don't feel like they can be, and I think that it's a really important message. Give yourself with authenticity.
Yeah. Okay, last question. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to be a singer?
Yes, I have a lot of advice. Don't give up, number 1, because it's a very difficult industry. Number 2, take voice lessons. It's real, you know, your voice is your instrument. You got to know how to take care of it properly, and, you know, have proper technique is really, really important. So getting proper training is going to save you for your life. Keep good care of your instrument, and then do every single little thing you can do to get ahead in this industry, or in anything you do. This goes for just advice in life. But, you know, there's millions of people that are great singers, and then there's also millions of people that are great songwriters. But every little tiny thing, incremental thing you can do to set yourself apart, do that. And that's what's going to make you, whether it's, you know, being on time, or having the right equipment, or checking your batteries before each show, like little tiny things like that. It really all adds up. Like give 110% to every single little thing. Do not cut corners.
Right. That's good
That's
advice.
some good advice. So before we get off, can we do a photo for the thumbnail?
Yeah, of course.
We hope to see you at your next tour.
Yeah, I would love that. Hopefully it'll be soon.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Fangirls out.